There we go. This is where it's supposed to be. Note to self on how the Twitch output works and comes together. Note to self. Thanks for bearing with me on that one. So what I have to do is ultimately figure out. I ultimately have to figure out how to make it give you the option to do either or. But I like. Do people watch? Do people watch Twitch mobily and would prefer it mobily? I don't think I have an audience that prefers it mobily necessarily. I don't think we're there yet. I really don't think we're there yet. So, yeah, yeah. Let's go back here for like 2 seconds and go live. Let's make sure the live is still working on this side. The live is still live on the YouTube side, I believe. So, yeah, yeah. Yep, it still works. All right, we're still in business, guys. We're still in business. All right, let's keep on keeping on and moving forward with our next set of trailers here. You prefer the classic split? Not everything needs to look like TikTok. I kind of feel you on that. Everything does not need to look like. I prefer this way. I just know, like on YouTube, for example, like I get a lot of views on my vertical stream, and it seems like companies are aggressively pushing. There's stuff in my mug. They're aggressively pushing towards vertical streaming. It makes no sense. All right. All right. So I'm gonna keep it classic for the Twitch stuff as an option. I think that's more than fair to keep it this way. And I think I personally prefer this way also. And we're gonna keep on going. Why do you always stand over there? Come get your coffee. No, I'll give you the face. You ain't got no clothes on. You got clothes on? What are you talking about? Now the whole screen. It's because replicant scrolling on TikTok, IG Reels, so people will mindlessly scroll and brain rot streams. Yeah, that's true. Meaning more as yeah, for sure. And I think not TikTok, Twitch is trying to go into that same route of doing that, and to get you to slowly convert to a brain rot watcher of streams. But that's not how I watch. That's not how I watch Twitch, because I want to interact with people. You know. It's my hammer.
Is this your coffee?
Mm-hmm.
This is yours?
This is cream de la creme.
It smells so good.
It does smell good.
Oh, I assume it's going to make your editing harder if I'm...
I'll tell you if it's going to make my editing harder. And it's just as distracting. You're just standing there. Just go get your coffee. Unless I'm like, no. You know? Doom scrolling YouTube shorts. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm right there with you on that. And I think that's where I'm at in life, where it's like, I stopped scrolling TikTok because TikTok is just like, ew, you know? I started scrolling Instagram again, but I'm not scrolling Instagram aggressively. I'm more on the YouTube side. Like, honestly, I just prefer YouTube in general, right? I really prefer YouTube over anything else. Yo, Cole, what's up, man? How's it going? Welcome in. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope all is well with you. I've been trying to stop doom scrolling and just reading comics or playing a game instead. YouTube shorts do catch me. Yeah, it's always the YouTube shorts, man. I've got a couple comics that I need to go ahead and finish up. Yeah, there's a lot of them that I need to finish up. But all right, let's get back to this. Because speaking of gaming, right? Let's get back to all this fun stuff with the games and stuff like that, right? Now that we figured out all the other mess. That's really, I'm just reading what you guys are saying there. Like you can't see yourself looking at TikTok. So my core audience aren't like strong so I'm gonna stick to what I got, and just saying the culture of my audience do not watch. They do not watch this in the same way that some other people do. So thank you for the insight there. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's freaking go. This next one that we have, is it Thursday yet? No. You're waiting for Marvel Tokon. We're going to be talking about that in a bit. This next one we have is Mexican Ninja. I feel uncomfortable saying Mexican Ninja like that. It's like the way things have been lately. I'm like, do I want to say Mexican Ninja? But anywho's, it's a fast-paced 2.5D roguelite beat 'em up with hack and slash combat. I think I'm down with that. I don't know if anybody played Guacamelee or whatever, but Guacamelee is a really, really fun game. And this kind of gives me very similar vibes, but from a beat 'em up standpoint, right? It's coming August 20th, so this month, so in 17 days it's coming out, and then it's coming out on Steam, Xbox X and S, Xbox One. Oh, Xbox One, I didn't realize they're still making stuff for the Xbox One, and PS5 and PS4. That is really, really interesting that they're doing that and making games for the PS5 and PS4 still, because they're talking about releasing the PS6, you know, within like the next couple of years, like 2027, 2028 time frame. It's like, but you're still making games for this. I don't know. I think there's a talk or a discussion there that we need to have. Yeah, I really do. Like, Picking Guy, what's up, man? So yeah, I think that's worth talking about for a second there with you, just you guys alone, right? Or just in general, right? Like, how are you guys feeling about the PS6 or future consoles getting ready to release? Like, I feel like we've not matched. We maxed out our capability, right? Like, we can't see past 4K. That's like, can we tell there's like a difference in like 8K or whatever? But what happens after 8K? Like, it looks very real right now. So what's the next step? The reason why we had new consoles is because things got better, and now it's like, is it getting better? And then the way that we've been complaining about games lately, I'm just sitting here like, I don't know if we need to focus on the graphics. We need to probably focus more on the gameplay in more creative games. Like, when's the last time we had a Parappa the Rapper style game brand new? It's all we got is first person shooters, roguelikes, fighting games, and, you know, third person, like Fortnite knockoffs, Pokemon knockoffs, you name it. It's a knockoff of one thing or the other. So it's like, when are we going to get creative again? Because creativity and having fun has nothing to do with graphics, in my opinion. How's everything? Yo, Miriko, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good evening for you. Good morning for me. I hope you have your coffee, my friend. PS6 is gonna be like $1 billion. Ain't nobody gonna be able to afford it. No, that is true. I mean, look at where we at with the Steam Deck, and then they up the price on a console that already exists at a certain price point. I think that's really weird. He said, Waylon Moy. Oh, that's not, what? It's only so much we can do with gaming. We just need good games and storylines. Google Stadia is coming. No, stop it. Consoles will just be internet boxes. Sure. That's why I like indie horror games. Tori Thornton. Tori Thornton, what's up? How's it going? I can get with you on that. But here's my however comma Tori.
Popsicle.
Hey, what's up, Popsicle? How's it going? Here's my argument, Tori. Even though there's like a great handful of horror games, how many Dead by Daylight knockoffs are there? Right? That's not creative. Let's think about that, right? We have games like, and we're gonna change this here in a second. I know it's just a white screen. We have games like we have a version of Dead by Daylight with Dragon Ball Z. How creative is that? You know what I'm saying? That is just not creative at all. You know, we have Fortnite and then we have Apex. They're the exact same thing. How many roguelites and roguelikes are we gonna have? Like, come on, that's freaking silly. Anywho's, if you're getting here for the first time, I really appreciate you. I'm the most determined soul, CJ Barry, the leader of Waves and Waves of People in Determination. CJ's who I am, MDSoul's what I am, so you can just call me CJ. I really don't mind it. And today we are going through trailers, and later on we're going to get into Avatar, the fighting game, and we're going to also be talking about arcade sticks. Hopefully, my goal here is to make sure I'm your most favorite morning show for you guys out there that are hardworking and you just need some background noise, right? That you can relate to. How many people out there has sat there and it's like, yo, I just need a little bit of background noise. Then every once in a while, it's just interesting. And that's what I am. That's exactly what I am. I'm just your favorite morning background noise. So, hey, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe. If you are over here on Twitch and you haven't you haven't followed on Twitch, and make sure you follow on Twitch. All that stuff is greatly appreciated. And ultimately, the goal here, I wouldn't say best friends in the whole wide world, but it's like, yo, let's be friends, yo. Let's be friends. Let's be friends. Binding of Isaac and Balatro. Who needs both? Ha! But here it is. Balatro is a creative game. Binding of Isaac, there are so many games that are just like that. Hades, Enter the Gungeon. I mean, there's a lot of games that play just like Binding of Isaac, right? But I love Balatro. You saw that they have Balatro chess? Oh my gosh. Anywho, I'm sidetracked. You got me sidetracked again. Thank you very much. It's a very good game. Very, very, very good games, right? LeBron signed with Philly, anything can happen. Oh, for sure. I'm a Philly fan, by the way. Now that LeBron's over there, I'm definitely rooting for LeBron to do some great things over there on that side. It isn't a clone, but it's the base for a lot of other games. So all the other games are the same. That's what I'm saying. That other independent game makers, they're just saying, hey, that was successful. That's guaranteed money. Let's make another game that's similar to it. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just kind of tired of it. All right, here we go. Our next one is Still Maiden. Let's talk about this thing. Still Maiden is a high-speed 2D action roguelike with cyberpunk visuals. So let's check this out and see how cyberpunk it is. So you just need two buttons for I seen a game like I know this style of game. So you push one button one way and you hit another button the other way, and it allows you to attack from either side. They just made this game really, really pretty. That's what they did here. And I think I'm kind of down with this type of game. I remember the first time I played a game like this, it was on my Nintendo Switch, and you were fighting zombies. But this one, you're getting like different perks as you move forward throughout the game. I think that might be kind of cool, kind of a cool thing to do. You know, it also you know what this reminds me of? You know that game on the Nintendo? It reminds me of Kung Fu, where it's like things are coming that way and this way. It's just with this one, you kind of stays in the center and you attack from that side or that side. So the demo is there now. We can wish list this now. you know what? Let's eventually come back around to this and play this together on the demo. Maybe on a Wednesday. You know, that's my mental health day, and maybe we can, you know, figure this game out. I think it might be kind of cool. It might be worth buying. Let's check this out now, guys. Before I forget, we'll come back around to this on Wednesday. Let's go to Steam and see what this is about. Look at you arguing in the comments. I love it. I love it. All right, let's find Steel Maiden. Ooh, wait, Spider-Man up to 60% off. So Spider-Man 2. So we got Spider-Man remastered for $23. Oh, that's racist. Why is Miles Morales the cheap one? Why is Miles Morales the cheap Spider-Man game? That's so racist. That's funny. I'm gonna have to laugh at myself on that one. Let's put it all on the wish list. All right, Steel Maiden. There we go. There it is. Let's add this to the library, and then I'm not gonna put it on the wish list yet. I don't think I want to put this on the wish list yet. So wouldn't mind Zelda because he's the He's the knockoff Spider-Man. Beating Zelda 2 as a kid felt like a huge accomplishment. Oh, at first, Spider-Man for sure. All right, let's move on because we got arcade sticks to talk about today. Let's go with Street Fighter 6. Let's go with Street Fighter 6. We have Street Fighter 6, The Way of the Oni, Cross the Way of the Fist. You know, a lot of people are kind of fed up with Street Fighter 6, but I think I'm one of those guys that I really enjoy watching it, but I don't necessarily enjoy playing that. I'm not saying that it's bad for anybody else to play. I'm just saying that that's my preferred method of consuming this game, right? This is really cool. So they're getting like new costumes or whatever? Oh, that's really cool. So players who log in during this event receive a free Oni theme EX color, titles, challenger screens, avatars, gears, and characters receiving Oni colors include Ryu, Luke, Blanca, Aki, Ed, Akuma, M. Bison, Terry, and Terry Bogard, and I think that's it. The Battle HUD will also receive an Oni theme. So that's really cool. So this gives me a reason to log in to the game right now. I think I'm down with that. But again, like I said, I think the way that I enjoy consuming Street Fighter right now is just watching. Like, I enjoyed watching Evo Top 8. That was really, really fun to watch, and watching the back and forth and the comebacks and stuff like that. But this game could be that much more interesting. August 7th and through the August 31st. So yeah, we need to all log in. And then also don't forget Year 4 Pass, and we're getting all these new characters. Every single one of these characters in Year 4 Pass is brand new to the game. So I'm looking forward to Street Fighter and what's to come of it. But going in deep detail on what's going to bring me back, I think that's a story for another day. Let's see what you guys got to say in the chat. Y'all still need to watch Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games? Yes, I do. Because High Score, like, I really enjoyed High Score Girl.
I want to see another trick.
Hey, Susie Monster, what's up, girlfriend? I thoroughly enjoyed High Score Girl. That was a really, really good anime. It was not just it was a great anime. I really enjoyed that one. I strongly recommend High Score Girl, but I'll definitely check out that one too. See my coffee? See the color of my coffee, Susie. How have you been? Chain smoker count. Chain smoker cat. He said, "Sure do." That sounds pretty crazy. It's on Netflix. You know, I'll check it out after I watch the rest of SummerSlam this evening while I'm working on stuff. You want the story now? I can give you a story now. I wasn't gonna give the story for my Instagram audience. So like anytime I'm doing, like, notice the way that I'm doing stuff, you'll be like, yo, how come you didn't respond to me? It's because I'm doing it for Instagram and getting my Instagram weight up, man. I'm like almost to 2,800. I think I can get like close to 4,000 by the end of the year or more by the end of the year if I keep this pace with how I'm putting things on Instagram right now, right? And so my focus is not TikTok anymore. Like I do I post to TikTok? Yeah, sure. But TikTok, my style of content doesn't fit TikTok. It fits YouTube and Instagram, right? But anywho's, so the big thing here with Street Fighter specifically, it's just uninteresting, right? Because they released everything all at once, and that's the problem, right? Can we generally agree? Can we generally agree some of the problem with Street Fighter is that they released almost everything all at once? I mean, like, come on. Like, remember Street Fighter 5? They released, you know, the base game. It didn't have anything special. And then they started adding in V triggers and in anything else that's special. Whereas with Street Fighter 6, they said, here goes Drive Rush, here goes Drive Impact, here goes pairing, here goes the reversals. They just gave you everything all at once. But if they gave us just a raw Street Fighter 6, nothing to it, okay, cool. That's what's up. We spend a whole year playing it that way and figuring out that strategy, right? And then, okay, let's add in Drive Rush. Oh, okay, this is kind of like a what is it? The what was it on Street Fighter 4? I can't even remember. Daggone it. The drive FADC cancel. That's pretty much what it is, right? And I was like, yo, that makes sense. And then after that, you go, okay, let's add in the drive impact, you know, which is, oh, that's what it is, focus attack. So you get so drive impact is ultimately focus attack. So we added drive focus attack cancel, right? Then we added focus attack in general. And now you have these two things that's been spread out and spaced out over the course of multiple years, right? And then after that, hey, let's add in a new way to parry and let's add in a new parry system. And now we've had enough time to focus on each one of these areas and ultimately mastering each one of these areas and ultimately making the game a little bit more fun each year that the game has gone on. But they gave us everything all at once. And I think that's some of the reason why we've gotten bored with Street Fighter. I don't think it's the only reason why we are bored with Street Fighter, but I think it's one of the reasons why we are bored with Street Fighter right now is because they gave us everything all at once. And like I said, I prefer just watching Street Fighter. I don't think it's a bad game. I just prefer not to play it. And I'd rather see other people play, and I just like fighting games, you know? So that's my take on it. My coffee is light skin. FADC, focus, attack, dash, cancel. There we go. People complain a lot about Street Fighter 5 being too bare bone though. That was on release though. By the time they got Street Fighter 5 in its fullness, it was a great game. The problem with Street Fighter 5 is they released a demo. If you took away all the stuff that Street Fighter 6 is right now, took off the drive impact, drive rush and pairing, it's still a complete game. Like the way they released the Street Fighter V beta, the beta in the arcade mode, like when you finally got the game, the actual game, it literally was the same thing, you know? And so they could have tweaked it a lot more. It's the way that they released the game more than anything else, and they released a game that was broken. You like, even today, I don't like the grab mechanics in that one. I think it's stupid. But anyways, oh yeah, I like Focus Attack because my brother never saw it. That's funny. For sure. But again, that's my hot take. I think it's a hot take. Because, I mean, look at freaking Street Fighter 4. That's how they released Street Fighter 4, right? They didn't give us everything all at once. They add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know, and that kept us intrigued. And bare bones, Street Fighter 4 was Focus Attack and just really Street Fighter 2 with better combos. All right, let's go over here. This is where we're at right now. What is this game? Demon's Night Forever. Let's get it. All right. Now we have Demon's Night Forever. Not forever. Why say forever? Demon's Night Fever. There we go. And it's already weird. It's a darkly comedic, grid-based tactical RPG and strategy game. And I'm a big fan of tactics RPG. You know, like Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, Metal Slug Tactics, you know, Rabbids Cross Mario type stuff. I like those types of games. I like that type of strategy. And talking about things that are like creative, and I don't mind them repeating it. I don't mind them repeating this style of game if they're doing different type of creative artworks here. And I think this is a great one right here. Let's take a closer look, and I'm gonna shut up for a second.
Switch places with your peons with the teleport command.
Yeah, this is a very nice and beautiful looking game. I think that's where the creativity comes into play with this one. You don't need to do anything extra as far as like understanding what the game is, because you understand it, right? I just want to play a game that's really pretty. There's a bit of creativity that makes it a little bit different from all the other ones, you know?
Gain perverse points at your base and prepare for battle.
Yeah, I like
this.
this.
To earn status upgrades and perverse points. Use
you know what? This kind of looks like Beautiful Joe. Has anybody played Beautiful Joe before?
Gain peons through the
It kind of has a similar art style to that, right?
Kill them to your evil heart's content. Unlock
So you're a bad
skills
guy
to
in
per
this.
Upgrade using earned perverse points. Unleash your evil's true potential.
Yeah, I can't wait. This releases in October. I think October 22nd. If I'm not, maybe it'll tell us at the end, but I think it's October 22nd for the PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam.
Bring the stronger you become. Stat raising strategy RPG. Demon's Night Fever.
Yeah, there it is. It says coming October 22nd. What do you guys think about this game? I think I need like a really chill game to just sit down with and just take my time with. I think this is one. I think this is one of those games. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my wish list. Time now. Your Beautiful Joe. Yeah, it looks very much like that. Yo, Lenore, what's up, man? My problem with Street Fighter 6 is that it's boring to me. It's not the mechanics, but the mechanics are too much integrated in the game to the point every match feels yes. But that's kind of my point. I don't think it would have been like that if they released each one. They dripped the style of the game out. You said beautiful. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Popsicle, forgive me. Forgive me, bro. Will you forgive me, bro? Forgive me. I'm sorry. I like that intro, but every time I have to convert back over to this side, it pops up, and I try to turn it off and then turn it back on without it popping up, but it didn't work. Hopefully that doesn't annoy you guys. I kind of like that. I get money. Money is got. I get money. Money is got. I like that personally. I like that personally, but the game looks fine. Forever Grudge. Forever Grudge. Come on, man. The game looks fine. It also looks like it really wants to be Persona 5. Ooh, I kind of feel you on that. It's the cool Nutcracker song. Why is it the Nutcracker song? Oh! Dun, 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 dun. Yes. It dun, 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 dun. The button drummer, I knew that, but I didn't understand what you were saying, and I apologize. Bum, 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 bum. I get money. Money is got. I get money. Money is got. We got to implement new songs this year. Like when we do arcade stick stuff, I got to find new things for like arcade stick. But when we're like doing sessions like this, I think the coffee hour morning show, I don't know, or just keep everything that. I don't know. All right, next up, what do we got next? We got Pat Labor, the case files. I haven't the slightest clue what this is, but we're about to find out. We have Pat Labor, the case files. This is a 3D mech action game based on the classic mobile police game, Police Pat Labor, the anime franchise. I'm into mech games and stuff like that. I just wasn't too sure what this was initially, right? So I did a little research on it and seeing what it was about, right? So this is currently scheduled for this summer on the PlayStation 5 and PC, and the specific date for the release hasn't been known yet. But I kind of like games like this. You know, something that's outside of the box that's not necessarily Armored Core, but it lets me play with the mechs, right? I think that's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having a mech fighting game. I just like fighting games, right? But this kind of looks like that, right? I think I'm kind of cool with that. Let me see. So you can play story missions from both police units' perspective and the opposing side. The game features more than 20 labors, including Ingram, Griffin, and Type 0. It has 3 primary modes: the main mission, another side mission, and simulator mode, which includes shooting practice and mech versus mech combat. That's actually really cool. I think I'm definitely down with that. What do you guys think? Do you think this is something that we should be looking at or getting? Because I have like way too many games in my backlog, and my wife's like, finish your games. All right, so we got to put that one in our watch list, and maybe they have a demo for that one too. We got a demo for that one too. And then last but not least, we have this. Have this one. This is Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, and they have the reveal for the big dog. You can do that Jitsong stick. No, but I'm gonna get demonetized if I do that. I was like, Nutcracker got money. Hey, what do you call a black nutcracker? Does anybody know what you call a black nutcracker? The anime is interesting because each pilot are mostly low-skilled jobbers. Really, nobody is the chosen one. You call it it's a nut person of color. Get it? Nutcracker, nut person of color. Y'all, it's Icon. What's up, man? How's it going? Oh, before I keep on going, Icon. Yeah, it deserves a boo. Okay, all right.
Boo this man!
So Icon. So yesterday, I couldn't say. You can feel the womp womp. Okay. So yesterday, was it yesterday or the other day? Watching your stream. So I think the thing that was missed, what I was saying is, because they're like, yo, you can't be mad at the hustle, right? With the kid with the shoe. So long story short, went to Icon 33, his stream, and they were talking about this young man that was hustling shoes and all the other good stuff. My issue with how that wasn't that he was hustling shoes, is that he got them ahead of time because of his nepotism, right? Not that he was hustling, and then he did it almost illegally. And I'm like, I don't think that's fair, and I don't think that's okay. Where it was like, no, respect the hustle, right? It's like, no. So because he was selling shoes that weren't released yet, while taking advantage of his mother working at Nike and getting ahead of the game. So, and then she would give him permission to get said shoes, and then get a large bulk of those shoes so that they wouldn't get to the stores, right? And then sell them for a very, very highly marked price. So if the shoe is $120, he was flipping it for $240 to $300, skipping the shoe store and acting like he bought them and resold them. And my argument is that if it was a black kid, he'd be in jail. Father or mother be fired. I'm just saying, you know, I just don't think that, like, for example, they make that big deal about Michael Jordan's son all the time. What he's done is he'll get family and friends deals all the time. And they'll be like, oh, how dare him do that? He has an advantage over all the other consumers out there. I'm like, so what? That's literally his dad. That is his name. He should be able to do that. Well, if he has exclusives that are supposed to go to a store, and instead he undercuts his store, puts all the money in his pocket, sells it to resellers before they get to his store, and only has a select few for his store to give the appearance that it's an exclusive shoe, instead of letting it be a shoe for everybody. I think that, then I quote, I look at it in the comments, hey, that crackhead doesn't need to have any shoes, or he doesn't need to sell shoes. He doesn't need to be in charge of Trophy Room. And I'm like, get out of here. It's his shoe. He runs Trophy Room. Why are we upset? His particular was about Adidas. He did the same thing with Adidas. Was it saying the same thing about that and saying having bulk amounts of Adidas? I'm like, well, what the cuss, man? Again, I think the same rules apply no matter how you put it, man. And I think the problem is, I'm not going to say it should be illegal to scalp, but there has to be a limit on how you do it, right? Like, you have to be a vendor in order to, you hate when I agree. You have to be a vendor in order to sell things at a particular price, right? Or it has to be your intellectual property. So I'll use one more example and we keep on going. Let's use Pokemon cards, for example. I truly do not think that people should be able to buy an absorbent amount of Pokemon cards to take away from a lot of communities, right? They'll say, oh, you shouldn't be, I'm buying it, it's on mine. No. I like, if you want to get it in bulk, you should go straight to the source and buy it in bulk, right? And then you should have some sort of license to go to these fairs and stuff like that to sell said cards, right? And I feel that about a lot of different things, right? Like AI, the same thing. Like, oh, what about AI? I don't think you should be able to use AI willy-nilly. Of course, right now, I'm taking full advantage of AI when I have an opportunity to, but I think that you should have some sort of licensing to utilize AI ethically, right? And so the same thing when it comes to sales and a lot of other things. If you want to keep people in business, you want to keep people in jobs, it's like have them get a certification in that particular thing to be able to run that particular business, right? No different than personally, I think every single person that is streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and all that stuff, I think every single one person should be a sole proprietorship or an LLC and have the documentation for that, right? To me, that makes sense. And now it cuts out all the slop, AI slop, brain rot, because a lot of people aren't willing to go through the steps nor pay the money or keep up with their LLC those types of things so that they can be certified to continue to move in that space so that they can do it ethically. Icon hates that he agrees with me. You scalp me and I scalp you. Pokemon cards. Unnecessary hurdles. You know what? College is unnecessary too, but we still do it. And it gives you credibility in spaces that you normally wouldn't have credibility in, right? So not a lot, like, can you go through the corporate entities without a degree? Oh, absolutely you can. But does that degree give you some credibility so that you can move through those spaces? Yeah, it does. Do you need certifications for doing IT stuff? No, not really. But it's an unnecessary hurdle to kind of like weed out people that aren't willing to do things ethically, right? That's just me. That's just me. Don't need a high school diploma necessarily. You don't need a college degree necessarily to do the thing that you need to do, right? I think we're all on the same page there. College is just intuition nepotism. It's the ultimate I had to suffer, so you have to as well. Sure. Or it's just a gentle handshake of understanding the ethics behind it. Like for example, I don't say it a lot, but I have a master's in business, right? So there's a level of like, I know what I'm talking about here, that I'm able to throw weight around, right? I just don't do it, right? I just don't do it. However, at any moment, if I'm like, you know what, I'm done with content creation, I'm done with streaming, and then with my background that I have in the military, that gives me a leg up. And then they say, well, ethically, this guy is this. Ethically, this guy is that. And here goes a good one. Here, and I'm gonna leave it at this, and I'm gonna go on and finish this last trailer, right? I have a top secret security clearance. So now these people go, hey, I know ethically this guy knows this thing right here, and he won't tell nobody because he's done all the process and he understands ethically he can't talk about these things. So we trust him. So that's a hurdle that I had to jump. I had to make sure my credit score was good. I had to make sure anything in my past was expunged. There was a lot of things that were there that I had to do and the hoops that I had to jump through to do that so that I could have a top secret security clearance. Not a security clearance, a top secret security clearance. And ultimately, that's kind of how I look at degrees in general, and other things that are kind of gatekeepy. All those things that we say, oh, you're gatekeeping. Like, yeah, I think there's a level of gatekeeping that you need to have. But again, you do not have to have those things. Just know that certain things in your life might be a little bit harder if you don't have it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Going back to the original thing, homie couldn't do that if it wasn't for his mama. He had a little bit of nepotism there, right? A little bit of nepotism. He was at an advantage that nobody else was at. And that's kind of what all those degrees and stuff like that do too. Icon, I'm so sorry. I know that we have this like love-hate relationship with going back and forth in discussion. But you know, sometimes we just have to agree. I had a top secret security clearance. No idea who thought that was a good idea. It was mostly just don't let people look at these maintenance repair documents. Yeah, and they trusted you. All right, very last one we have for the trailers on today, and we'll get some more trailers on tomorrow. Probably nowhere near as many. We'll probably have 2 or 3 on tomorrow, mainly because I was out. I had my head up my butt the last 4 days, and I'm okay with that. So here we are. We have Marvel Tekken. It's a 4v4 fighting game that I think everybody's really anticipating. The beta just released last week, and the game officially releases this week, right? This week on the 6th. So Arc System Works, they make this game, and this is the official launch trailer. So I think this shows the boss too. I think that guy right there, I think he's the official boss. Here goes Storm. Here goes Knight Rider, Ghost Rider, Doctor Doom, Spider-Man, Captain America. They have all the big names so far that we all wanted to play as, right? So here, Ultimate 4v4 Tag Fighter. And so far, since I've played the game, I think it's a very, very fun game. The question that I have is, are we going to get tired of it fast? Because there's a little bit of repetitiveness that's actually in the game, especially knowing that there's going to be people that are just going to mash and just press one button the whole time, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's one of those games where it's like, it's very, very easy to pick up, but it's going to be very difficult to master, right? I think it's definitely one of those games that's one to release. Everyone's like, oh, this is too easy. So I'm really excited to see what happens when it comes to different combo routes and seeing if you can get to a 100-hit combo. Like right now, I've seen a couple times like the combo goes up to like about, I'm gonna say about 30. You know, when you get all 4 characters involved in a game, I've seen like you can average it out to 30. But oh, here goes that boss. Wait, hold on, shush. I thought they were gonna have the boss in there. But I mean, I just like the overall look of the game, man. There's so many just little small nuances to this game. Like, for example, the cross-ups and the mix-ups that are in the game to where you have to pay attention to what your support character is doing and your opponent's support character is doing and how you're throwing out each character and how you're using them. This isn't Marvel versus Capcom 2 or 3. This isn't Dragon Ball FighterZ. This is Marvel Tekken, you know? I'm really excited for this. I'm very excited for this game. And then this is all the stuff that you're going to be getting. You get 5 character costumes if you get the Ultimate Edition. You get Howard the Duck as an avatar. And then you get also the Cosmo as a lobby pet. And then you got pre-purchase items. And then you also have additional colors that you can have unlocked. So animated chromatic colors to unlock for all 20 launch characters. So hopefully when they talk about DLC, so like, what is it? Phoenix Cyclops. I'm super excited about Phoenix Cyclops. It's like Super Cyclops, right? I'm super duper excited about that guy because like I'm like, why isn't Cyclops in the main lineup? You know. But anyways, I digress. I'm excited for this game. I can't wait for it to release. I have it on PC. I bought it twice on PlayStation, so me and my son can both play at the same. I didn't want to get it digitally. We'll talk about that later. But I'm really, really excited about this game, guys. Gotta go fast, gotta go faster, gotta go faster, faster, Sonic X. Head up your butt, your booty hit. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, my friend. Oh. Wait, hold on. Did I end? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. You wanna grow. Thank you very much. You can come to my birthday party. Let's see here. Okay, I got you. Never mind. I'm just gonna inbox everybody today on Godzilla God King. I almost forgot. I need your shirt size so I can put this. So I can put the orders in. Jay Wall's in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Yo, man, dude, Jay Wall, you missed a good time. Like, all right, guys, what happened recently? I went out to celebrate my promotion. My wife went to go see a Barry Manilow concert, and she put glitter on her tits for Barry Manilow. I'm like, yo, I guess it's better than Usher, right? Barry Manilow, he can't get it up, but Usher can. Usher and Chris Brown can. So she went to a Barry Manilow concert with her mom. Both of them put glitter on the boobies and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. And we all decided to, celebrate the promotion that I got by going out to a one of the local bars. And I invited Jay Wall, and Jay Wall said, I don't like CJ. Like, Jay Wall, that hurts. That hurts my feelings. He said, I don't like black people specifically. Like, whoa, Jay Wall. Not only is it your birthday, you also don't like black people. No, it was a good time, man. We had a lot of folks out there, man. We had a lot of folks out there hanging out. Actually tried to your PC tried to kill itself? You got canceled on X. You know what? We should call it Zitter. The X makes a Z sound somewhere. I'm gonna start calling it Zitter. I was going through it. No, you're good, man. Glitty titties, yes, pretty much. That's exactly what it was. Button drummer. We had a good time. We had a really, really good time. Our token had early access. Well, technically, why you keep on showing your name? Technically, we did have some sort of early access because we had the beta, and they needed to fix some things. But I mean, we can wait a week. We can wait a week. We're okay. I'm still saying the X makes the sh sound. Like that's how the Chinese do it. They like I know one of my soldiers that worked for me, lieutenant. She's lieutenant, and her name is spelled XIE, and she's like, call me Lieutenant Z. I'm like, okay, but I don't think that's how it's pronounced. She's Chinese. She's Chinese descent. And I was like, how do you pronounce it? She's like, it's really pronounced Shia. I was like, oh, I'm going to call you Shia. That makes sense. So the X makes that sound. Or I know another one that's like one of my peers. Her name is XE. And she was like, no, it's Shay. Or I was like, okay, yeah, Shay. Lieutenant Shay or Captain Shay or Major Shay. So she pronounced her X as with the sh sound also. So we should. So you're ultimately saying, button drummer, we should call it, instead of zitter, using the X as a Z, we should call it shitter. Whoo-wee. Interesting. Woo-wee. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this one right here. We're talking arcade sticks. I know you guys love arcade sticks just as much as I love arcade sticks. And we're going to spend some time here for a second before we get into Avatar Legends, the fighting game. So we're gonna stay on this for a second. So the very first one that we see here, this one's coming from, I'm not sure. Let me see who this is coming from real fast. This has come from Reasonable Ear 2563. Favorite build so far this year. And I like this one. This is by Doyo, if I'm not mistaken. They have a very low profile on their arcade sticks. I think that's really cool. It's like really, really thin on the lever. I don't know what this one is, but it looks like it's 3D printed, and then it has the extended combo button. I'm down with that. I'm definitely down with that one. And then what is this one? Is this another Doyo, or is this another Holt styled arcade stick? I'm not sure, but it's a nice one. It glows in the dark. Yeah, there it is. I like that. That's really cool. It's a leverless. Yeah. Oh, I used to have this one. This one's came with the game. Street Fighter 4. I had this version, and you know what? I wish I didn't do it, but I took it apart because that was like my first modded arcade stick, and I was just trying to figure out how to make it work. This is a pretty fun arcade stick to have, I will admit. And oh, that's it. Oh, that's all they have. No, but I like this. I want to see that one. What's that one back there? You see that one in the back there? I want to say that's a Mad Cax, one of those tournament edition joints. But yeah, I'm down with that. Hey, that's good stuff, man. Reasonable ear. I can see why those are your favorites. Those are good selections right there. Go to local bar and go to the bathroom. Read the wall. It's the same as. That's funny. No, for sure. I'm right there with you. Hey, what's up, Bifu? How's it going, man? Hope all is well, dude. I hope you're staying sane out there in New York. By the way, did I ever tell you guys this? When I went to New York to visit my cousin, she lives in Queens, and I went to visit her for her wedding. And dude, it's just like freaking Grand Theft Auto out there, man. I was just walking down the street and just hearing random conversations. And one of the conversations that was had was like, man, I don't lick toes. I'm like, what? What are we talking about? Man, my fingers stink. Why would we say this out loud, guys? What is it that I missed specifically? What is it that I missed, guys? I'm like, yo. And it's just random stuff walking down the street. Dude started like no joke, dudes just started tap dancing in front of me. He said, all right, put money in the hat. I'm like, no, absolutely not. And one dude, he tried to get me. I was like, no, you can have it back. He's like, yo, check it. Literal NPCs, no, for sure. He's like, yo, check out my album. I was like, okay, cool. And he put it in my hand. I was like, thanks, I appreciate it. I just started walking off. He's like, yo, that's $5, dope. Here's your CD back. I didn't want to hear it. Like, you're not even playing it. Like, I could understand if like he had his boombox out there and he was playing the music. I get money. I get money. Hey, check out my album. This is what you listen to. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, it's $5. What you hear on that what you hear on this boombox is the same thing that's on the tape. Hey, check me out. I'm like, oh, bet. No, you just put a thing in my hand. Pittsburgh's like that? I'm sure it is. I'm from the South. So people from the South, their hustle is different. It's like you hear the music, hey, come check it out. And right off the bat, they're like, it's $5 for the album. What you hear is what you're going to get. Let's go. Because Memphis does that. Memphis does that. And then also, who else does that? Nashville is not like that. New Orleans does it like that. They're like, yo, I'm selling out the trunk. Hey, if you get a CD, you get a t-shirt. But they don't just put it in your hand and be like, that's $5. Like, no. You're not going to make me feel guilty for, you giving me a CD. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. You have a story every time you went to Pittsburgh. That's funny. What's up, Saga? How's it going, man? How's life treating you, big dog? Hope all is well with you, man. All right. There's that one. Oh, this is cool. Pixel Memories. I think they do a really good job of putting their things together. Pixel Memories always does a good job putting their arcade sticks together. I love seeing their arcade sticks. I need to start building mine more. Like this week, you're going to see a new arcade stick at the end of the week. If not on Friday, you're going to see it on Saturday. From here on and moving forward, you guys saw last week we had the Avatar Last Airbender build, but this is really cool. We have Pixel Memories in their build. I'm really digging these builds that are like 3D printed. It's like, hey, why not? you know? And look at all the arcade sticks he has in the background of all the builds that he made. And I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. I like collecting arcade sticks, and I like my own builds as well. So look, oh, this is a great idea. They have the guitar strap right there. That's a great idea on how to put that together, right? This is a gorgeous build. I like what they're doing. I like how they're putting it together. His stuff is coming together really, really great. And like, I can't be mad at this, you know? And who can be mad at this? This is a great build. Good freaking job. All the colors come together very, very nicely. There goes the white version of this. Here goes the base of this. The only thing I probably don't like is just it's the way it sits. I don't like that it sits sideways. I'm so used to it doing the vertical thing, not horizontal. But, you know, to each their own. This is how he wants to build it. That's how he's going to build it, you know. Who's going to be mad at that, right? But yeah, good job, dude. Very, very good job. I love the build. Keep on going, my friend. Keep on going. That gets an upvote, guys. Music probably isn't under the weather, but you're good. You know what? I'll tell you. And you're not gonna like what I gotta say here, Saga. You're not gonna like what I gotta say, because I know you a hustler. You a hustler, homie. You a hustler. You got to do what you got to do, dog. You're not getting rest. It caught up to you. You're not getting rest. I need you to get rest. If you're not getting rest, and you haven't built up your immune system for them white blood cells to do what they're supposed to, you're 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get sick, bro. And I just need you to be well. I need you to be well, man. That's so slow. It's like, yeah, dude, you need to rest up, man. You got a sore throat and you feel the aches. Oh, and who wants to be sick during the summertime? Because surely, I'm gonna whisper this to you guys. Surely, I'm trying to see them sundresses. I'm trying to see them sundresses, man. And if I'm sick, I can't see the sundresses. You know what I'm saying? I can't see the ratchet leggings. You know what I'm saying? I can't see all that. I would love to see all that. You know what I'm saying? Anywho's. Let's keep on going. Let's see if we can find another one. Of course, I'm fine today to go to work and take it. Right. I think a lot of people are showing off their collections during this week. He has a very nice collection. This is the one that I already upvoted. All right. So I seen this the other day and I was like, yo, this is a good one. Far Finished. This guy has 6 custom fighting stick builds from Fightbox Arcade. He's asking which one is our favorite, right? So we have this one right here. This one looks like it's a wrap. It doesn't look like it's a printout. I don't know if you can see that close enough, but it looks like it's a wrap, and it has the analog sticks right here. That I think that's really cool because it's very convenient for some of those games like, you know, Street Fighter and Tekken when you're in the lounge and stuff like that. This is a great build. I like that. It's really nice. And then you have the PC layout, right? I can dig that. So A, then we have B. We have Elena. I like this one. I like Elena, you know. I think a lot of people that's one of my favorite cosplays out there when the ladies do Elena. Don't tell my wife. And then, here goes another one. He's a leverless guy. Another PC layout. This is more PC-esque, right? Got Devil Jin on the background. That's a nice build. I love what he's doing there. And then, I don't know who this character is, but this is a, what is it? A cross? It's not a hitbox. It's a cross box. Is it called the cross box? I don't think it's called the cross up. It's called cross up. Is it called the cross up? I can't remember, but that's the layout. I kind of think I want the lever to be a little bit further out right here. And then my wife, she's walking up real slowly, daring me to say anything else. This is a nice one. We have the Neo Geo one. This is cool. 6 buttons and stick to 6. I would almost argue, I think this would look a little bit better if it was 4 buttons and make it a little bit more traditional, but it has a little trackball right here. I think that's really cool. I really like this one. Ooh, and here goes another leverless layout. I like this one too. With Castlevania. I think that's from the Netflix show. But I think the one that I like the most is E and the Elena one. E and B. Those are my favorites. What are your favorites? It's a cross up. You said your phone died, but you heard me. I am squinting at you, Saga. Take care of yourself, bro. The Alina one is really good. I like it. Oh, this was a really good one. I saw this one on Twitter too. D is the only one I think I would use. No, that's fair. I respect that. I want one that puts it like 6 inches away. I measure it with my wiener. Anywho's, all right. This next one, I saw this one already on Twitter. Me and Dense Worldliness, we follow each other on Twitter right now. And this is his idea and concept art and design and prototyping for this particular style of ball top, I think this is. And I'm digging it. So here it is. I think that this might be 3D printed. I'm not sure. It looks like it could be 3D printed. And I think this looks good. I like the direction that it's going in. And I guess my question is, how is he painting this? Oh, no, I see what's going on. So he 3D prints it and he 3D prints the color. This is how much it weighs. And then it goes like this, right? But my question is, how did he get it so glossy? Yeah, how did he get that so glossy? That's my question. I'm pretty sure he's not going to tell us the secrets. The secret is mine and for you to figure out. I don't want to figure out, right? I kind of like things to be secrets. And I kind of like this. I really like this. It's like a Metroid, like ball top or whatever. That's really cool. That gets an upvote. Hopefully we get to come across the actual build that he has. I think he posted the build somewhere else. Does it glow? I don't think this one glows, but that would be really cool if the green spots was glowing in the dark. I think that would be really, really cool. Hori Fight Stick 3 mod questions. I don't have any. Here we are. So, Bro Follow, have anyone tried Doyo? I don't know how to pronounce that. Out yet. How was it compared to the DRM FTG? I'm not too sure. I think this is something that I eventually want to go and grab and add it to my collection. Yes, I make arcade sticks myself, but there's nothing wrong with grabbing other things and seeing how it works. And maybe get some ideas that will inspire you to build a better arcade stick yourself, But I really want to look into this, right? Because look at all the cool stuff. I just realized this is a campfire build. You see the backpack and the fire and all that in the tent. Then you have the LCD screen right there. I like that. I like it a lot. But this is what he's talking about comparing it to. Yeah, I think I would prefer the Doyo. I have a Doyo leverless controller right now, and it's a wonderful controller. I did a review on it on my YouTube page, and I think it's really dope. It's very compact, but they keep on figuring out how to make arcade sticks thinner and thinner. I think that's a great thing that they're doing there, So I think I would go with this one. I definitely would go with this one right here. What does a campfire build mean? I think he just likes camping. I think he just likes camping, bro. Can a man like to camp? Are we allowed to do that, bro? Well, let me see. I'm going to go find my Doyo build that I did. Yeah, I think I will eventually revisit this. They're talking about learning how to do lever or leverless. Or have you? I think this might be something that I would actually go off and visit and learn. And for that matter, talking about something to travel with, right? Maybe I don't know. I don't know which game I want to I'm solely use the leverless controller for. I'm definitely not doing that for Tekken. But there might be a few games that I might be into to use this leverless controller, and then I can actually travel around with this because of how small it is, right? To me, that makes sense. Doyos. Yes, camping is very. I don't mind camp. I luxury camp, by the way. I'm a luxury camper. I don't think there's anything wrong with luxury camping, but I'm a luxury camper. Let me go out and camp. There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't want to poop in the woods. All right. Let's keep on going. Let's see what else we got here. Quamba Ruby. Can't see it. Meowmorphosis. He's asking a question, but that's a nice build though. It has a crap ton of buttons. Here we are with the F700. This is by Nox Ghoul. He modified his Mayflash F700. Yeah, I think this is cool. Very demonic, very evil, very cursed, right? This is a very cool build. I like the direction he's going at with this. Is that a zombie Akuma? That's actually kind of cool. Zombie Sub-Zero. I'm not too sure of the other characters here. This kind of might be a zombie Scorpion, but I've been saying for a hot minute now that the F700 is a really, really good arcade stick for anybody that's out there. Like, hey, I'm unsure about my arcade stick. I don't know what I want to do. It's cheap. It's nice and sturdy, and you can mod it, right? And if you actually like modding your arcade stick, or you actually like the arcade stick, it was a low entry point versus spending a whole lot of money on like a Quamba Pearl or any type of Quamba. You know, those can get expensive. Or for that matter, doing a DIY project and then realizing like, hey, this type of arcade stick isn't my cup of tea, right? So I think this is a great build for that. The F700, and here it is on the inside. He labeled it. That's a great idea. I also label a lot of my stuff so that I know what goes with what. This is a great build. Hey, dude, good freaking job. Nox Ghoul. Good job. The F300, 500, and 700 all have the same internals as far as I know. No, that is not true. That was like a Skeletor quote. Camping is good, but I don't want to poop in the woods. Turns around, until next time. And remember, camping is good, but I don't want to poop in the woods. Till next time. Yes, I'm right there with you. But no, so the F300 that they released is a build where you have to attach a controller that it's a pass-through. You have to have a pass-through. So if you're playing on Xbox and you want to play Xbox games with the F300, if I'm not mistaken, the F500 is the same way. You have to attach the controller externally to your arcade stick and then plug it into your game. But the F700, you don't need none of that, and you just turn the switch and it works like that. So they're a little bit. Each one of them are just a little bit different than the next one. It's almost like buying a car. One has power. It's like all of them are Toyota Camrys, but this one has regular windows. This one has power windows, and then this one has everything above, and in your dash is digital. These are all nice. I like all the direction all these are going in. Ooh, this is really nice too. What's up? Like, I wish people would give more angles of their controllers here, because I think all of them are really lovely. I think they're all really nice, but I don't want just one picture. We can't talk about it that way, right? Just show me different options. Like, here goes another F700. My very first customization. This is nice. This is a very good one. But I need more to go off of. I like this wrap. This is Sonic the Hedgehog wrap. I need more angles. I would love to have more angles. Oh wait, hold on, Mad Cats. This is an all button layout. Oh, that's actually. Oh wow. I'm assuming that, is it Mr. D with his Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2 Plus all button layout? I'm assuming he did this himself. I don't think they come in all the all button layout. I think this is a mod, and he probably has a steel plate that did that. This looks great. This looks really nice. And too bad Mad Catz isn't still in the fight stick. I mean, like, they're in the fight stick game, but they're not like really in the fight stick game. And for that matter, I think like this one, the TE2, hands down, is one of the absolute best arcade sticks ever made. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama. Right? It's a very, very good arcade stick, man. It's nice and heavy. You can get in there and mod it like really quickly in any way you want to. You see they upgraded the PCB as well. There's just so many things you can do with this one. He removed the plate, as you can see here. There's just so many things you can do as far as modding when it comes to this arcade stick. But yo, big shout out to Mr. D. That gets the upvote. I like what you did there, man. Keep the Mad Catz TE2 alive, guys. I never looked at the TE3 and thought that looked cool until I saw it on Young Ladies. What? Let's see the Mad Catz TE3. TE3. All right, the TE3. See, I really don't like this. I don't like this one at all. Oh, it's selling for 110. Ooh, I can get away with that. I definitely can get away with this. I think I'll get it for a review. But like, I'm just really disappointed in what this is. I'm just, for real. I'm just really disappointed in what this is right now. There's like, oh, we want to be different and we're gonna make it, with all these different angles and stuff. Like, I really don't like this. But it might be worth reviewing. I don't know. I never look at T3 though. I just want a house for my stick with a quick release. Housing. Well, you can always get it. That quick release is easy. Having to undo 6 screws to make adjustments or swap out a gate is annoying. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I mean, that's what some of these, like the TE and some of these other builds, that's what they do. You're able to swap things out very quickly. The Hori Alpha might be up your alley if that's something you want to do. Then many young, oh yeah, the young ladies don't play. Yeah. Yo, use T3. Oh, okay. I'm again, like I said, I'm just disappointed in the direction that that Mad Catz has gone into. I understand it's just business, and a lot of business when it comes to what's the best way I can say this? A lot of business when it comes to fighting games, a lot of people will just get out of it because people that are in the FGC, we're very picky about the stuff that we have and the stuff that we get, right? I'll be the first one to say I can be very picky when it comes to the stuff that I want and get. And I know there's a lot of people that pulled out of investing into the FGC because like the money wasn't there, or how finicky the people are, or just the reason why they don't want to support, and everybody has their own reasons on why they want to support something in the FGC, but it's just, you can't please everyone. And it's very hard to get people on your side, especially when they're already committed to a particular type of arcade stick or a particular type of game. And if it doesn't fit them, they're just not going to put into it at all. Whereas like football fans, football's football. I'm going to support it regardless. Yes, I have my favorite team, but that doesn't mean that if my favorite team isn't playing, I'm not watching football. It just kind of is what it is when it comes to that stuff. But, that's just my take on it. I love the FGC. I'll be the first one to say I can be picky and finicky too. I just think we need to do a little bit better when it comes to how picky we are in the way that we support things and people. And AO uses Razor Panther. Oh, Razor Panther is another really good arcade stick. I wish Razor jumped on that freaking bandwagon with the Razor jumped on the leverless bandwagon Wait, hold on. I got something for you. I got something for you. Because I was like, yes, absolutely. When I saw this the other day, I was like, dang, that makes a lot of sense, you know. I'm definitely down with the way that, you know, that was put together. Hold on. Let me see here. I'm gonna try to read this. I'm going to try to read this as fast as I can, and I've been said this. It's James SMK. I've been saying this since I've been, you know, really like getting into building arcade sticks and stuff like that. And it's not just because of arcade sticks. It's just because, like, I really think that we need to have like a definitive thing, no different than baseball. There is an official bat for baseball. You only can use this style of bat. You can use wood bats with these type of specs. And we need to regulate more things within FGC. I know that's going to get a lot of people upset. Why can't I use my controller? I totally understand why you may be upset. You took a lot of time investing in your controller, right? But I do think we need to regulate. And James SMK said it too. You guys that know me, that come to the stream, you've heard me say, hey, I really think we need to have, like, this is the arcade stick to use. And you can't go outside of using this arcade stick. And here he is. He said, I said this to the FGC years ago. I mean, he's been saying it for a while too. So I'm not the only one with this thought. Arcade sticks should have been standard from day one. I agree with him. Now, everyone's melting down over leverless controllers. Funny how standards only become important when they stop benefiting you. Personally, I'll always rate someone higher if they can perform at the highest level on an arcade stick. That's just my opinion. My opinion's the same as his. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. And I'm not saying you shouldn't use it. I just have a level of respect for some of those guys that are using leverless, not leverless, some of those guys that are using levered controllers, right? Look at baseball. Kids can use aluminum bats because they're developing. But once you reach the professional level, it's wood bats only. Why? Standardization. I agree with that. The equipment is the same for everyone, so competition is about the player, not who has the biggest equipment advantage. I agree with that. To me, that makes sense. The FGC had decades to establish universal tournament standards and choose not to. Instead, it kept changing with the latest hardware trend and torn them in organs were taking kickbacks from the manufacturers. So watching people suddenly demand competitive integrity now is a little ironic. You don't have to agree with me, but don't pretend this debate came out of nowhere. Some of us were saying the same things years ago, and I've been saying that since I've officially transitioned into using a levered controller. I've been saying this, since 2017, 2018? Not saying that I was always a levered controller guy, but I changed from controller to, arcade stick a while ago. And I was like, yes, this is the way that I want to play fighting games. And I think generally, because this is how we did it in the arcades, that is the tradition, no different than wood bats are the tradition of, baseball. I think this is the way that we should do it, Again, I'm not saying that we should get rid of it tomorrow or I'm making up some type of rule, nor am I judging anybody that's using a levered controller and thinking that they're less than, right? I just kind of stand where I stand, where I'm like, that was cool. I think it'd been cooler if you did it on an arcade stick. Or for that matter, I think it would have been better because there's a little bit of the challenge that goes into that. I think that would have been a little bit cooler, or I would have a little bit more respect for it if you use the arcade stick. No different than, of course, a professional baseball player is going to hit it out of the park every single time with an aluminum bat versus a wood bat. But again, that's just me. And I agree with James SMK. Do not take away my Xbox control. I won't. Standardization for competitive play is pretty much the most important thing you can do for a sport / I don't disagree with that. I really don't, And for that matter, when it comes to professional sports and things like it, not just the fighting games. You should do it like mouse and keyboard. If we're playing Call of Duty or in CS:GO, nobody here is using controller. It's mouse and keyboard. To me, that makes sense. Hey, we're playing Forza and we having a Forza event. We're not using controller. We're using steering wheel. We're using this particular peripheral. That's just me. Well, I can't afford that. I don't know what to tell you. You know, most African American schools and African American communities can't afford, lacrosse equipment, so they don't do lacrosse there. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's just me. I'll be happy to buy. Just starting with only one button per action allowed. Interesting. But anyways, hey, I got to use the bathroom real quick. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be getting into Avatar Fighters. What is it? Avatar Legends, the fighting game. We'll get into that next. No, that's not the song. That's not what we want. We want this one.
Kalara, India. I was sent here by Bison to do some research on this little temple that was out here. I had a backpack with a cell phone in it, a satellite phone in case I got lost. I had some other stuff, research stuff. And I had a tour guide with me, to show me around.
He was weird.
And this is what happened.
Okay. First time in India, I ain't never been here. So many trees, there were so many men there. Never had I seen such magical scenery. The weather here was tropical. A Weema when we was walking through the jungle, a mighty, mighty jungle. I had a question, but I wasn't trying to sound dumb though. I wanted to know about what I heard about this dude. I wanted to know if what I heard was true. Okay. Supposedly there was this guy who was old, but was very, very strong. The master of yoga. He was well known, admired with clout. His limbs could stretch long. He spat fire out his mouth. Wait, fire out his mouth? Yeah, I didn't believe that. So if ever I saw him, then I wanted to see that, believe that. I turned around to ask the tour guide, but when I turned around, he was nowhere in sight. I was like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, fam. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. I'm like, yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bruh. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Now I'm alone and I'm mad. I need to use the phone. Hold on. Where's my bag? I can't believe that I just got robbed. Ball getting robbed, dog, that's just odd. That eyeball must face my wrath. As I clenched my fist, up ahead I saw the end of the path. So I didn't think he could've went too far. So to find him really shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna find him. As I made it through the trees, that's what I was thinking. Suddenly I felt a breeze, and it's hard to explain, man, it ain't that simple. See, the wind pointed my attention to a temple. When I looked out to all the villagers, my attention was brought to where a pillar was, and he was standing right there with my bag in his hand, but then he disappeared. I was like, yo, what the heck? Where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, bro. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yo, where he go? I don't know. Did you see him? Nah, son. Heck no. It's like, it's almost like he teleported or something. It's almost like he teleported or something. Yeah. So when I saw that, I took off running as fast as I could, man, through the village. I ran through the village people. Pause. But the way I was moving and ducking and dodging, you would have thought my name was Ocho Cinco or something, man. I was moving, man. So I got to the front of the temple. It looked very plain on the outside, but real plain, real basic. When I opened that door, man, what happened when you opened it? Like, wow. It had to be one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Real
It had
deal.
gold, it had pictures, the floor was all turquoise and stuff. I was like, man, it's like cribs or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I saw a red door at the end of the hallway. You know, usually when you see red doors, like anywhere, you think it's important or someone important like is behind that door. So I thought maybe the thief was like working for someone trying to get in Bison's business and all that. I need to get that backpack back. You know what I'm saying? So I was just about to open the door, but like, I felt something on my back, and I didn't think. I just turned around and I punched as hard as I could. Like I should have looked, but
yeah, you should have looked.
I'll never forget it. What was it, man? What? Tell me. That was the time that I knocked out an elephant, man. I'm calling SPCA, SC, whatever.
How many dreams do you have when you read in a dream? Like, yeah, there was this book I just read on the, well, you know, it was my dream, so I guess I wrote it or something. But, man, it was bizarre. It was like, the premise for this whole book was that every thought you have creates its own reality. You know, it's like every choice or decision you make, the thing you choose not to do fractions off and becomes its own reality, you know, and just goes on from there forever.
Running through my mind, yeah. I wake up in the AM, easy life, I'm skating. Wake up, see the sunshine. This world's mine, I'ma take it. Look, people stop with the fake shit. Like, what the fuck y'all thinking? Must be out of your damn mind. If you really don't think I can make all of this happen. Since I started rapping, some people love it, hurting some feelings. They don't really feel it. Me and my team, we be winning. Walk in the building, and I'm feeling the tension. Though I stay unaffected, my mind stays on one direction, and I ain't stressing. Never ever let them see you sweat. Upset, cause I'm up next, and my subjective is success. Even though I give blood, sweat, and tears. Living in this life with no fit. Better make this rap and hit my career, that's what I'm focused on. And you know I stay smoking strong to ease my mind. Tryna see the world through my third eye, and this journey is my destination. I ain't waiting, making statements, hope you embrace them. Whatever's on your plate, erase it. It's all about timing and placement, think patience. Now take this, love. I'm just doing what y'all wish y'all could, bet you wishing y'all was. I'm just doing what y'all wish y'all could, bet you wishing y'all was. Listen, potential's endless, in a minute could change in an instant. Are you living or are you dying? Are you doing or are you trying? Are you living, are you dying, are you doing, or are you trying? I said, one life, I'm about that. Kush blunts, I blow sacks. Break it down just to roll it up, I get blown until my lungs collapse. Tend to speak on what I see with a little imagination in between. I leave a hotel suite with a chick for 3, also twist the tree. Living the dream, if you ask me. Ride around, but with gusto. People telling me stop, I'm like, what for? Girl backstage trying to get up close and personal. She's like, why haven't I heard of you? These motherfuckers in the game been stuck on snooze while they sleeping. Go ahead, make room. This take 2. Taking leaps and I can't pace through. Top position won't catch me under you. Keep you at my feet. I run on fools when the track meets my soul views. From the south where we raised on soul food. Everybody acting like they so cool. Shit, you been talking about old news. Guess it's the life we go through. Still living life like I'm supposed to. Creating my own lane. Excelling where most can't. It was all good till the time changed. Lanes giving me migraines. Doing me, that's what y'all lane.
I'm just doing what y'all could, bet you wishing y'all was. Doing what y'all wish y'all, bet you wishing y'all was. Listen, potential's endless, and it could change in an instant. Are you living or dying, are you doing Are you living, lying, are you doing One life, I'm about that. Kush blunt, kush I blow set. Break it down, just to roll it up. I get blown and lost. Tend to speak on what I see with the little magic in between. I leave the hotel shit, twist, treat. Living the dream, if you ask me. Ride around. It's like,
Guys, I'm not gonna cut the stream super early. Like, I intended on making longer streams or what have you, so that you guys can kick it like karate and hang out with me, because that's ultimately the intent here, right? It's like, hey, we're having a good time, we're hanging out, we're doing all this fun stuff, right? But here's the problem, guys. Here is the problem. I have to go out and get some stuff. My wife just notified me and let me know that we have a groundhog in our yard, and that said groundhog is burrowing under the bush under our window and also getting into my wife's garden. And so I'm gonna try to find some things to make a trap for it or whatever. And I'm just extremely disappointed. Feed it gum, yo, for sure. Like, immediate orange event gum. Yeah, we said that we talked about that. So their favorite type of gum is juicy fruit. That's what I heard. So I'm gonna try to trap it, give it juicy fruit, get some other food for it, and put it in the cage and see what happens, man. And then I'm gonna try to catch all the rabbits that are out here, because the rabbits keep on getting in the garden too. So apparently they choke. I know I don't know why they're like that stuff. But anyways, hey, let's get into this right here. We're getting into Avatar: The Last Airbender. Why is this so gray? I never understood. Let me put some filter on this, some filter effects on this game real quick. Like, let's see, color correction. Let's, cause it's like really like. Can you guys see this? I can't. Yes. I don't know why. I don't know why it's giving me like this like grayish like color that's going on. You know? It's like kind of like washed out. Caddyshack, Greyhound. Yo, Wolf, what's up, man? How's it going, man? I was just telling Jay Wall we had a good time out there getting drinks, man. But yeah, capture message. Let's see. Will this change the color it looks? No, we don't want that. Automatic. All right, we got to keep it like that. I really don't know how to make the color of this any different. But oh well, such is life. We're gonna just keep on going. We're just gonna keep on going. We can see what's going on here. Let me make sure the color of this is fine. Also, and then also let me know if the sound's too loud. Let me know, and I'll turn it down. And then I also am using the I'm using the new arcade. Ooh, what? Stop. I'm also using the new arcade stick here, which is and that's what meant button drummer. That's my fault. Like I said, my head was up my butt during this weekend, and I just needed to focus and recover on the way that I think about things. But yo, we still got to work on. Man, I really want to do that one. Just really like, hey, this is the Team Capri layout, and button drummer is my subject matter expert when it comes to the Team Capri layout for arcade sticks, right? That's what I want button drummer to be. He's our like rep. That's what I want button drummer to be. But anyways, today I'm using we're using the pocket cab. Today we're using the pocket cab buttons, or pocket cab controller. Maybe I need to move this one out the way. Move this right here out the way so I can move it up so you guys can see it a little bit better. But we're using the pocket cab control layout right here. I really, real talk, I really like the pocket cab. Yeah, this is the layout you suggested, except for I'm using 30mm buttons. I think to your point, I think I want to possibly get to using for this type of controller. I think I want to get to 24 millimeter, and that's our standard. You know, and that's what I was talking about. I want us to like release, like me, you, and Germs. Germs has already done a great job with the case, and then between all of us, just kind of really sit down and just constantly fine tuning all the ins and outs of what this controller is. You know, and like I said, I'm enjoying the journey that we're on right now, and I think we can continue this journey together as a team ultimately, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't have the longest. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people have a lot of long fingers or anything like that. But anyways, here we are. Let's go over here to well, we're gonna hit options real quick, like controller settings. See, I like that this button is right here. The catch is because at first I was like, let's put it in the back, but because like the tradition of what controllers are, I want to put the start button right here and have two start buttons. The start button in the back and then the start button right here in the front. Or just, hey, this is just where the start button is, period. So we have 5 buttons in the back instead of 6, and then the start button being right here. Just to get right on the note taker with a little more space, I would just do the extended Sega 2. Yeah, absolutely. You know, because we want, I think a lot of people have said that to me. It's like, hey, I know you're able to give the controller space. Let's do it like this. I would prefer my controller to be spaced out away from my lever because I'm finding myself in my hand bumping the button sometimes. I'm like, well, yeah, that makes sense. So, no, we're all on we're all on the same page on that, man. All right, so we got X. And then flow, dash, wait, what? Stop right here. This is super, and then this is throw. That's really interesting. Confirm. Okay, so this is our first time playing story mode, so we're gonna try to go as far as we possibly can with the story. Let's start chapter select, and we are on 1-1, and I think this is all Aang stuff right here. It is time for what's time of harmonic convergence. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew I could read, right? The planets have aligned, and a surge of spiritual energy from the spirit portal flows through the world, awakening darkness and empowering chaos. All right, cool. The 4 nations face a new conflict that could end reality as it is known. Okay. I'm surprised they're not having it read to us. Only legends can save the universe now. All right, cool. Story by Tim Hendrick and Michael DiMartino. No, I'm not mapping the buttons, Seabrooks. No, absolutely not. We're not going to map them. Book 1. Impermanence. Chapter 0101, A Brand New World. After the breaking of the strange spiritual barrier, Avatar Aang finds himself alone in Ba Sing Se. All right, let's see what's up.
Did I just pass out?
So far, so good. I'm really loving what's going on here. And again, I gotta figure that out. There's like this overcast, like shadow thing that's here. I'm not seeing it like that. It's just recording that way. And I don't have a real answer for you on why it's doing that.
What? Oh, very funny. Did Sokka put you up to this? You almost had me there.
Look, whatever it is you're selling, I don't want it. Back off.
Are you serious? Katara, it's me, Aang.
What? I said back off, creep. What?
Oh, this is interesting. All right, so he... Yeah, this is... With this layout, just doing the original layout for this playthrough, I think that's a great way to do it. I'm practicing in the way that they want me to practice, like play the game, and I think that's kind of cool. I think I like it that way. I think it's important to understand how they want you to play the game versus just playing it any which way that I want to, because it doesn't necessarily have the, you know, the typical bread and butters that you're used to in playing games like Street Fighter and stuff. But, and then I'm not an Aang user. I like is it Sokka? See, I keep on forgetting all the names of the characters. Katara wins. Katara's pretty good. She's beating my butt. Let's try this again. Oh, Aang has some range there. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize he had that much range. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, so all the supers are, like, his super is locked. That's interesting. We get some experience points too. The tides command the ship. So we get some achievements out of this deal too. Win a match with Aang. Oh, I haven't won a match with Aang before yet, so that's an easy achievement, right?
I thought we made that clear back at the iceberg.
But that's impossible. We already have an avatar.
What?
You'd better come with me.
Oh, that's interesting. They already have an avatar. Wow. I like the way this story is
What did you
going.
say your name was? Ong?
Oh man, it's Aang.
Sorry, Aang. This is Avatar Kyoshi.
Kyoshi?
Whatever this is, it'll have to wait, Katara. The enemy is here. Ba Sing Se is about to be attacked.
Wait right here, Ong.
It's Aang. What is going on here?
Oh, that's funny. That's one of those things that people get upset with already. Like, yo, his name is Aang, not Ong. I'm like, yeah, that's funny. I like that they did. I like that they added that piece in there.
Stand back, Lord. The Conqueror has breached the walls of Ba Sing Se.
No.
Beat it, lady! Top the Conqueror is here to give the Earth
It was funny.
You won't hurt anyone ever again.
But Toph wouldn't hurt anyone. Not seriously, I mean.
Wait, you know her? You're a spy.
What? No! You got it all wrong. I'm the...
Let me show you what happens to spies in the Earth Kingdom.
Oh, interesting. I like that they have like a different story here, right? This is pretty cool. Oh, whoa, wait, hey, calm down. All right. I like that move. So he's able to get on the little ball there, and he like goes across the screen. Oh, and you can stop it. All right, that's actually pretty cool. Ooh, she's okay. This game is actually pretty difficult to play on story mode, right? All right, let's go ahead and get back into this. Ooh. Ooh. Or maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was at fighting games. Jeez. think I'm also overthinking it too. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just overthinking the game. I think they made it easy with the auto combos for this game on purpose, right? So that you can just sit here and just mash, and they don't expect you to do crazy combos quite yet because you're not going to be using all the characters like when you're actually playing and getting for real. So they just kind of make it easy so you can understand the story. Let's finish the story up.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
All right, you take care of the outer rings. I'll handle those fussy nobles.
Toph, we can't take over Bossing Say together. What's gotten into you? It's like you're not yourself.
Maybe you don't know me that well, but I've never felt as much like myself as I do right now.
Oh, this is cool. Man, I like this whole, like, they're just giving us a different story. I love this.
You think you can snatch this prize from Toph the Conqueror?
I won't let you take over the city.
Then I guess I get to fight
You know who Aang sounds like? Aang sounds like Spider-Man. He kind of has the same tone as Spider-Man, right? All right, hold on. Katara walks around in our fighting set. Yeah, no, that's freaking weird. She's tall as hell, man. Avatar multiverse stuff. Beat her 8 foot. I know, right? CPU can't handle the corner. Can't handle nothing in the corner. Yo, Chachi, what's up, man? How you doing? Man, all has been well for sure, brother. I hope all is well with you too. I mean, the story is already better than the regular show. Oh, you think so? Bro, she has to be Aang is like 4'5". So she has to be like 8'9". She might be. I don't know. Oh, right off the rip. I like that you're able to take that little ball move that he has there. And it's like, it's almost like a dive kick, but not a dive kick. Does that make any sense? It's like it's a like a dive kick. Normally you have to jump in the air, do the input, and then it does it. But this one you do the input on the ground, and then you can do more stuff. He jumps off you can make him jump off the ball early. You see that? I made him jump off the ball early. I think that's really cool, man. Now that I understand the game, I think I could go to I don't think I'm tournament ready or anything like that, but you know, amongst casuals, I'm pretty sure I would get on people's nerves. Yeah, I understand them a little bit better now. I'd probably need to do trials, you know? I like that. There you go. Oh, wait, they give you little challenges at the I didn't notice the challenge at the bottom. So I should have KO'd her with the throw. I'm going to pay attention to that stuff at the bottom. I didn't even realize that. I wasn't even thinking. I was paying attention to the story and what was going on in the stream. Pay attention to the bottom. I'm assuming it's going to give you something if you do that, or give you more extra stuff, you know?
Good thing we had 2 avatars.
Katara, we need to talk. There's something very strange going on here.
Cabbages! Finest cabbages in Ba Sing Se, right here!
So Toph is under 4 feet. Kyoshi is around 7 foot. Okay, that makes sense. Korra's like 5'8" as perspective. We gotta remember they're children. I totally forgot. Duh, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I think you're right on that, Chachi. I think you're right on that one.
What was that?
I think I felt this before.
Aang, watch out!
We cleared the first chapter. Now we're going on chapter 2. Let's freaking go. Let's keep on going. Red Lotus Dynasty 01-02. I'm with that. Zahir finds himself in a strange version of Ba Sing Se and establishes a new goal for the Red Lotus. That sounds cool. I'm with that. Oh, they're not going to read this for me? What? No. Then we ran into you and her. Man, I'm a little upset. I thought the whole thing was like I could just sit back and listen to it. Zahir, why do you look so surprised to see us? I do not know what this place is or how we got here exactly. But I do know we have another chance right here in front of us to achieve our destiny. I prefer this to be read to me. To become the greatest pro bending team of all time. And then what? Oh, another achievement. Oh, that's really interesting. So we finished that first chapter, and that's all there was to that. I just had to sit there and watch that. Really, really interesting. Now we're on chapter 2. I think voice acting would have been cool for that part right there. So yeah, we're going. I think how many chapters are in this? How many chapters are in this? There's a total. I think there's a lot of chapters here. Let's go all the way to the end. There's 27 chapters. So I think we are afforded about. Yeah, I think we can do like two more chapters, and then we'll call it a day. And then on tomorrow we'll put more emphasis into the game and try to get as far as we possibly can. Right? I'll probably like tomorrow. Normally. Yeah, we're not doing arcade sticks. We just have trailers, and then we'll jump right into this and go as far as we can. And then I think we probably can finish this up on Wednesday. What do you guys think? Azula is 14. Zako is around 16. Korra is 17 or 18. Zahir is over 30. Kiyoshi is around like 140-ish. Since you aren't like really into Legend of Korra, a lot of these jokers will go over your head. That makes a little bit more sense. Thanks for understanding, Pikmin God. Hey guys, I'm gonna pour a little bit more coffee. I'm gonna go pee real quick, and make sure you guys pee too, to make sure you take care of your prostate. And then we'll be back with chapter 2. I'm not going to put on a commercial. I'm just going to let it go. Prostate Kings. Hey, where's my creamer at? Sounds like a 40+ bowling team name. That's funny. All right. So welcome back. We are on chapter 2 of Avatar Legends. And I think this so far, it's a pretty decent game from what I've seen. I've done a couple tutorials, a couple trials, and then also we just finished up chapter 1. So far so good. It seems like this is like a multiverse for Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm not as familiar with Korra and her storyline. I'm more familiar with casually watching the original Avatar The Last Airbender. So this is a real treat for me. So if you're like, yo, that's not how it works, I'm sorry, that's my bad. Give me some lessons. Tell me some background if I missed something here. I would appreciate it. And don't be a jerk about this, right? So let's go into this. Look, we're going into chapter 2. We're in 2-1. Let's take a look. So Zahir is like a rebel anarchist. He is the main villain of Legends of Korra. But since this is like an alternate timeline, him and his rebel group are aspiring to be the top pro-bending team. A good comparison is like Al-Qaeda trying to become the best in... Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. I see where this is going. Stranded in a strange domain, Aang runs into old friends. Okay, we're gonna see some old friends that Aang runs into. There better be voice acting. There it is. There's the voice acting that we come to love.
So glad to see you. Something weird is going on.
Weird indeed, strange boy.
Is that a gold outfit? What's going on? Why is the outfit gold?
It's a shade of chaotic puce that I've never seen before. It feels very aggressive.
Oh, this Guru Sokka.
Why has everyone I met today lost their minds?
I also like his boomerang that he has. Like when you add the boomerang where it's like attaches to the rope. I think that's really cool.
Do you have a fever or something? Maybe everyone here just needs to suck on some frozen wood frogs.
Wow. Aang, what are we talking about here, Aang?
But threatening my amphibious brothers and sisters is another. Defend yourself, frog despoiler.
Okay, we're gonna defend ourselves.
Balance must be restored.
First attack does extra damage. Well, I think we already did the first attack, right? Ooh. Oh, that was a great grab. Oh my goodness, I didn't see that coming. Okay. All right. We got to do this differently. It's pretty thick. What? Excuse me? It's pretty thick. So what is the... I think this is the throw button right here. Ooh, I missed that. Oh my goodness. I need the knockdowns. Oh, we hit each other at the same time there. Ooh, yikes. Yo, stop it. There you go. Okay. They're giving you a little bit of a challenge here. I'll give them that. Got 100 coins. Do we use those coins for stuff? Does those coins that we get during the story mode, does that open up other stuff?
Maybe you need to center your chi and stop waving all this big bully energy around. It's pathetic.
He's still a jerk.
What is going on here?
He's a funny jerk at that. Like I couldn't hang out with Sokka. He's just not a guy that I would want to hang out with, right? It's almost like Dan. Like Dan Ibuki, like Yeah, I understand your role in this universe, but like, dude, you kind of suck. I'm afraid we do not have much time for our reunion. There has been strange occurrence in the spirit world. Okay. Quiet your emotions and listen. Your path out lies within. I don't understand. You will. You must go. My fruit tarts are getting cold. What? He got fruit tarts. What is this game? Like the whole story of Avatar. Like, I like the seriousness, but it has the little funny undertones that go along with it. I think it's freaking great, right? Generally, I think this is great. All right, family crisis. Let's go. In the Republic City, Korra confronts her best friend's family, who disapproves of their friendship. Okay. Are we still Aang in this part right here?
Something is bothering Father lately.
Zuko, I like Zuko. Like when I was using him in the like overall in like just playing my friends, I think he's a great character. He's a really good character.
It's the Avatar.
Oh, she's the Avatar in this universe. Oh, okay. Got it.
Getting in the way of all my plans.
Don't be so crabby, Zuzu. You and I can still spend time together.
It's no fun with your friend around. Father was right. She's a bad influence on you.
Oh, so that's why he doesn't have his ponytails, because this is a different universe and his hair's down.
You got a problem with me?
Huh, that's really interesting. All right, hold on. Got your ass kicked by Super Saiyan Sokka, right? Nah, Dan is the guy you call when your friend group needs somebody to make fun of at the bar. Oh, for sure, Orange. Chachi, what? I was one of the internal testers for this game because it was a smaller team who made this. It doesn't have all the features that would be available with a large team. One of the biggest complaints from the casual audience is how difficult the story is, because there is only one difficulty for the AI. So some of the story fights can be quite difficult. I think that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just need a little challenge, right? But then in those casuals' defense, sometimes you just want to play the game to get the story. I get that. I totally understand. Oh, I had him up in the air. That was like a launcher. All right. There we go. She's pretty cool. I never really played with her before. Like I didn't even do like a trial or anything like that with her. So she's a pretty cool character to utilize. I'm with that.
Little brother, are you all right?
See, I told you. I never played her. I got an achievement for winning a match with Korra.
Korra, I told you I didn't want you fighting with my family. You know they mean everything to me.
She's such a witch doctor, I swear.
You like them more than me?
How dare you?
All right, here we go.
Balance must be restored.
Careful.
See, I'm afraid of that little fireball there. Okay. Stay on the ground. Stay grounded. Don't jump too often. I blame my arcade stick for jumping so much. That was a good ending. I think I kind of like Korra too, man. She's pretty cool. Very, very cool concept. Very cool character. I might play around with that just a little bit if I'm not playing Tekken, you know?
You're out of control, Avatar.
I'm out of control.
You started all this. We only ever fight because of you.
She's a good girl. Your thoughtless quick temper is bad for balance.
Yeah, walk away. It's funny that they walk away in fighting stance. It's hilarious.
Up my friendship with your sister.
They said, no, we're not making any other type of character movement. It's when you walk away, you're walking away in fighting stance. That's freaking great. All right, here we go. I think this is the last one in chapter 2. Let's hit this button right here. Book 1, the Avatar Conundrum. Let's check this out. Let's see what's going on here. Avatar Kyoshi and Katara confer together to Ba Sing Se to figure out how a second avatar has appeared in their timeline. Did I say her name right? Is it Kyoshi?
I have conferred with the past avatars. I could find no air nomad named Aang.
But who else could bend all the elements like he did?
I don't know. If he's not one of my
I don't care what the storyline is. She's very tall. She's like a stupid amount of tall and for no reason.
No. Now let me show you something even more impressive.
He's gonna pull out his wiener. Imagine that. Oh, she's cool. I never used her before. I'm about to get another. Oh, he has assists like. Oh, that's cool. So he has assists like a tag like type thing going on. That's actually kind of dope. That's kind of goated, man. I like that. Okay. Went around with full. Oh. See, I need to pay attention to that low part right there. It's interesting. The AI is just mashing buttons right now. It's funny. I like that move. Okay. I'll see if I can get a grab in there. I want to get a grab in. Oh. Oh, he teched it. Let me grab you. I like that grab that she did. That's a cool grab. I like that graphic there. Not all the grabs like look really cool. She has a cool grab. Put a brick wall up and then grab through it. That's actually pretty cool.
You're airbending. I've never seen anything like that. Who are you?
My name is Zahir.
Yeah, he has some ugly setups, really dope character. Yo, Big Bad Wolf, we're gonna have to sit down and play this. I'll probably do like a Soul League for Avatar or something like that. Get a league going and getting some like round robins. You're just really getting into Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think this is a fun game, and I think it's worth learning. So if you might be down to do this, so hopefully you are. Yeah, he's gonna work it out. But yeah, I do kind of like that because this game kind of has some elements from other games. Not saying that it's the same game or the same people, because I know somebody's going to be out there, no, it's not the same. I know it's not the same, but I think it has several elements that are similar to like 2XKO, right? I think we generally can agree that it has some elements like 2XKO, and some of the setups are like that. And for Zahir, right? He kind of plays like a character from 2XKO with his assists. I would like to see more of that. I'd like to see more of that. We are officially going into chapter 3. It's another short chapter. Let me start that over. I sounded like a special ed kid, man. I don't know. We're officially in chapter 3 of Avatar Legends. there's only two little pieces in this part, and we just finished 2 in 1, and we're ultimately realizing that this is like the multiverse of Avatar, and we're all trying to figure out what's going on. And we just worked with Aang, Korra, Kyoshi, and a couple other characters in trying to connect the dots with this. So hopefully we get to learn more, understand more going into chapter 3. The impeded friendship. Let's go. Korra breaks out into, is it Izai's temple in Republic City to confront him about her friendship with Azula. Interesting. If I'm saying these names wrong, tell me how to say it phonetically. Because again, I enjoy Avatar, The Last Airbender, but I haven't seen it in so freaking long, or I haven't kept up with the cartoon or the anime in so long. So I might be pronouncing or mispronouncing the names. So of course, I'm not gonna gaslight you and be like Ong, right? I know it's Aang, but some of the other ones I might not know. So forgive me.
What an honor. A visit from the Avatar.
Cut the crap. I know that you and your family have been trying to tear me and Azula apart.
Stop being so obstinate, and let us speak as two warriors. You know Azula is not like us. She's a sensitive girl who belongs with her family. I won't have her pulled into your world of violence. Let her go.
All right, let's see what we can do with Korra. He seems like he's a very, very mean dude. Look at, imagine me with the long hair in a goatee. I feel like anybody with a goatee is just, you know, they're you know, a badass ultimately. What dude do you know that has a goatee and only a goatee, no mustache? Name a guy that you're like, nah, he kind of sucks. Every guy that I know that has a goatee and a mustache with no mustache is like a really bad dude, you know. And then he has long hair like John Raycorn. You saw that reference there? Oh, he's really kicking my butt. Oh, ooh, he can interrupt that. Hey, there we go. Good job, Korra. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Korra. I have 3 sons instead of daughters. If I have a daughter, her name's gonna be Korra.
Surprised you can't defeat me?
I just did. What do you mean you can't defeat me?
It does seem like your strength is increasing, but how?
I will do anything to save the world from the Avatar and her recklessness.
Oh, we're reckless now. Okay. He said we're reckless.
See the Avatar out, children.
Father, please.
I know what's best for you, Azula. This Avatar is not fit for my little princess.
Interesting.
Don't pretend you care about her.
Sometimes you just gotta mind your own business, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to family affairs, just mind your own business.
You will show the Phoenix King respect.
Oh, it's some Toph action here. Ooh, I like that move. Oh yeah, it has some armor on it? Get out of here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Toph is a... Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's a... I see why people like her so much. She has armor on there. That's really cool. She has armor on her stuff. Oh! You got another achievement. Win a match with Toph.
I'm sorry, Azula. You didn't have to be so rough.
You know a lot of rednecks that have goatees?
Stop worrying about Azula and start worrying about the 2 other avatars messing with our business.
He said jealous of guy. The rocks with square jaws and mustaches.
2?
My buddy named his daughter Korra. I give him crap nonstop about naming her after the worst avatar. Is she the worst avatar? You named your son. That's why I named son Yamcha. Oh, that's funny. Toph is Marisa of the... Oh, yeah, very much so. I can agree with that. The legendary Guru. Kyoshi confers with an old friend to get information on the second avatar.
You think Aang came here? Not him, but
Oh,
someone
Orange
who can
Avenger
point
doesn't
us
like
towards
slice of life. Okay.
a wise sage.
I kind of like
who's
slice
seen
of life
much
type stuff.
and been everywhere.
Oh, here.
He doesn't look wise.
This dude's such a troll, man. He's such a freaking troll.
Kyoshi, my most ardent pupil. Your complexion is good.
Your
You've been
complexion is
taking your
good.
ginger root.
My
Oh,
digestive
man.
system thanks you.
Let's see if you remember the chi defense discipline I taught you.
Oh my god, this guy.
Balance must be restored. Begin!
Oh, he's grabbing right off the bat. There you go. I need to jump in the air with that one, right? Yeah, maybe that's like a Marvel's Capcom thing. Maybe I need to lab that out. Backhand with the fan. Could you imagine getting slapped with the backhand of a fan? That's so disrespectful. Just think about it. Just think about the disrespect that goes into getting backhand with a fan.
I've been practicing.
You know, just think about that for a second. Think about that for a second.
Though your willow stance could be more supple.
Who is this guy? I will continue my studies, Sifu.
Your friend's forehead is furrowed like a field of grain. Her aura is just as yellow.
That's funny.
You have questions.
I'm not furrowed. We seek.
Guru Sokka knows whom you seek. You will find him in Republic City, but be forewarned. The tall grass hides the rabbit and snake alike.
Oh, he's wise. I like that.
What a jerk.
He is a jerk.
He's glorious.
But I kind of like that. The tall grass hides the snake and the rabbit alike. Be mindful of who your friends are, because sometimes you can't tell the difference. You know, a friend could be, you know, right beside you and you mistake it for a snake. Is this a dream? The place you consider waking is closer to a dream. Something strange is afoot. Think back. Do you know how much time has passed since you came here? It's hard to remember. Wait, did they have the character turn around? Oh man, look inward to seek. Multiple avatars of Rava should not exist at the same time. You are right. So we gotta look deep inside. Like you gotta do like Rafiki. Remember who you are. Oh, I didn't read the stuff. I'm sorry. You could read it on the screen if you want. All right. That's funny. Why is he go? I don't know why he's guru. He's a guru. The only difference is Toph is one of the best characters in the game. Oh, for sure. Imagine if Will Smith slapped Chris Rock with a fan. Keep my avatar's name out of your freaking mouth. Yes. Yes. That'd be hilarious. But again, I still wish there's something that I am doing. Hold on. Properties. What's it that I'm doing here? Nope, that's not it. No. Did that fix it? I don't know if that fixed it or not. Does it still have like that gloss over? I don't know. Okay, we're on chapter 4 today. we're meeting of the two avatars. So again, so far so good. Let's just go ahead and jump into this and see what happens. Let's go. A strange feeling draws Korra to the Republic City.
So who is this new avatar?
Some kid. Seemed like kind of a lightweight, but he beat up Kyoshi.
That's funny.
This seems...
It seems wrong.
No, I feel...
What? Like you can't finish a sentence?
I like Toph. She's great. Like even in the TV show, she's freaking great. I like her sarcasm. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
Like when she's an old woman, she's just as great. I think she's gotten better when she got older. I think she's great. She talks so much trash.
What is this feeling? Like a faint voice calling out to me. I need to steady my breath. Focus.
All right, what are you focused on? Let's go.
Hey there. Wow, it's like breaking free of the iceberg.
I thought I was gonna fight. Are we gonna fight Aang this go round?
Wait. Aang?
You know me?
You were the avatar before me.
Oh.
So you were the lightweight.
Dang. Shots fired.
Oh, let me guess. You talked to Toph.
Yeah. My head is swirling.
Yeah, that's interesting. So how does she...
to focus. The energy is so thick here.
Like, there's layers to this story. I'm not understanding the story fully. And the story needs to be flushed out. Like, I think some of the story could have been flushed out a little bit better on the front end. Or maybe it's just for us, all of us, to just figure out together. I don't know. It's just a really interesting story, man.
What's that look on your face?
Oh, she's ready to fight. Oh, they confused me. They put me on the right side instead of the left side. Perfect KO. Oh, let's go. I'm down with that. Got some little life points there. Look at Aang's face. Did you see Aang's face at the bottom there? I love the drawings in this.
So, who are you?
I'm Avatar Korra, your successor.
Right. Doesn't even sound that weird anymore.
They keep on making his face. Oh, that's a great freaking face. I love that thing, man. So a few fun facts about this game. Oh yeah, packed up. This game was originally canceled, but the original development team came back together to revive this a few years ago. You know, see now that makes a little bit more sense, right? Because I'm not saying that this game is made badly, right? But there's certain things in the game, in this game in particular, where I'm like, this is not how this game is supposed to be made as a modern fighting game, right? I've said this many a times. Each character has over 900 hits, and that's a good thing. But here's the catch, right? Again, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying what it looks like, and that makes a whole lot more sense the way you're describing it. I've always said that this game specifically, this game right here specifically, it reminded me of a Flash game on the Nickelodeon website. Flash games aren't bad or anything like that. That's just what it kind of looks like to me. But to know that they canceled it and then revived it and everything's been hand drawn, that makes a whole lot more sense, because that's how Flash games are made, right? Hand drawn, meticulously, step by step, day by day, you know, panel by panel, frame by frame, in that way, you know. Instead of using pixel art, they're using you know, just regular artwork, right? That makes a whole lot more sense to me. Again, it's obviously it's not a Flash game, but it still gives you that. It still gives you that feel. You look like a Flash game made from... Thank you. 04-02, everyone needs funding. I'm about that money. I'm about that money. Looking for sponsorship for his pro bending team. Zahir knocks on the wrong door. Okay, let's see what door he knocks on.
Wow. Fire Lord Ozai's throne room.
Correction. Phoenix King Ozai's throne.
Phoenix King Ozai's throne room.
My apologies, Your Magnificence.
Your Magnificence.
Who
You gotta...
are you? How did you get in here?
I'm an airbender, the likes of which you've never seen before.
Oh, he's talking that trash. He's talking tough.
We'll see.
All right, let's see. Throws deal more damage. Oh, I whiffed all that. Jesus Christ. Ooh, wee. Dude, back up. He's not letting me in. There we go. Oh, no, my fight money. Okay, good, good. We got that one. Land 3 air throws. Okay. I'm trying to, he won't jump. Will he jump with me? I'm trying to get, how do I get him to jump with me so I can get the achievement there? Ooh, I like that. Look at that assist there. That was pretty cool. I'm trying to... Ooh, I like that. That was a pretty cool one. There we go.
Zahir wins.
All right.
I'll admit it.
Achievement.
You have great skill.
Win a match with Zahir.
You better believe it. And I've got 3 friends who are just as impressive in the arena.
The arena? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the world's greatest professional bending team.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, professional bending.
How would you like to be our
Oh no, I'm still
sponsor?
digging this long hair and long goatee thing.
Father, who is this?
Some solicitor.
Dang. I just beat his ass. I'm gonna cuss on that. I just beat his ass, and he called me a solicitor. That's insulting, right? Imagine being in the UFC and it's like you just got beat up and like, yo, some solicitor came. I'm like, yo, hey, I'm no solicitor. You know what? Let's combine this with Chapter 5. I think we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. It's only one piece of Chapter 5, and we're going by this fairly quickly. So let's put Chapter 5 in here as well. An eventful meetup. Let's see what this eventful meetup is about. Aang tries to make sense of the situation when his attempts are suddenly interrupted. What's up, Johnny? How's it going?
So, you two are working together?
That's right. Just 2 gals out to conquer the world.
Yeah, something doesn't seem quite right about that now.
What? What do you mean? You've always said that we can run the world as good as anyone can.
Girls run the world.
Aang, how are you feeling?
I can't bend. It's like my chi is all messed up. Everything about this place is so strange.
Here's the
He can't bend it. Oh, that's really interesting.
Together in the same room.
Kyoshi's been here forever. What's the big deal?
I'm just now realizing that this isn't the way it should be.
Sorry, am I interrupting?
Zahir!
You know me.
Oh, that's it? I thought I was gonna fight. I was gonna wait. Hold on. Oh, it didn't even show anything. So that was just a chapter. So let's try chapter 6. Oh, so a lot of these chapters here, you're not even fighting. It's just letting the story go along. All right. So let's end with chapter 6 today. Let's end with chapter 6 today, because I gotta go catch a groundhog that's in my backyard. So let's end with let's end with this one and call it a day. A cold welcome. Zuko was many more because they wanted to be faithful to his design. This way, his facial scar only appears on one. Oh, that's not. I get that. This was a smaller development team. The playtest team is comprised of volunteers with the first alpha test. Oh, from across the world. That's what's up. Zahir is not welcomed at the Air Temple Island, though he doesn't know why. Let's see why. I think they're gonna tell us.
Leave Zahir. I'll only warn you once.
Who is this guy?
Zahir's a jerk.
To remember things now. This man is very dangerous.
Very dangerous man. What? One man, one danger.
I am a follower
dangerous
of
man.
the old air nomads, an admirer of Guru Lahima.
So I think I need to go actually watch The Legend of Korra, because I'm missing some stuff here on why they're like, nah, player. You know? Ooh.
No.
We get Nightmare Korra. This Nightmare Korra, correct?
Balance must be restored.
Ooh, I like that kick that she has there. Ooh, that's a great grab. Oh, that's an overhead. That's really interesting. All right. Nightmare Korra is a problem. I know there's a couple of my friends that chose Nightmare Korra as their main, and I can see why. She has some good stuff in her toolkit. There's some great stuff in her toolkit here.
I can't believe I'm here with a
This still cracks me up that they're walking up to things in their fighting stance. I think that's freaking hilarious.
He just wants to use you.
It seems like you're the one using an avatar to gain power. But don't you see? You don't have to conquer the world with violence. You can conquer the world in the bending arena.
The bending arena? All right, let's see what you got. Oh, they put, I thought I was tough, but I'm Zahir. I think that's kind of cool. They intentionally put you on the other side. I think that's a cool thing, man. Oh, there goes the... There you go. Oh, I missed that one. There you are, hot dog. Let's go. That little assist. I might sit down with Zahir. I know he's a very difficult character to play with, but I might sit down with him for a second and see what I can do with him. I kind of like him, you know?
I'm sorry about that, Aang. I didn't want to fight her, but please, just listen to me.
Yo, what's up, AJ?
You may be an airbender, but there's something different.
So he comes from another timeline too?
It's true. I wasn't born an airbender like you.
Oh, he wasn't born here.
Why
Okay.
didn't Korra trust you?
I don't know.
One man, one airbender, no trust.
Step away from him, Aang. Strange things are afoot in this realm.
Why is everyone trying to stop me from achieving my dreams?
Because you're black. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, I tried to get him up in the air too. Ooh! Pow! Come here! Pulled him through the rock sheet there.
You have great airbending technique. Who trained you? Where did you come from?
Yeah, where did you come here from, buddy? Why did you come here?
Nothing says I love you like cabbages.
The cabbage merchant. I like these little quirky things that they put in the TV show and in the game here.
Whoa, what's happening? No!
Why did he take Aang? What are we doing? What? Okay, sure, why not? But yo, I'm gonna leave it right here. I got a lot of stuff to do to make sure my home's taken care of. If you didn't catch everything, I think I'm gonna put like each one of these chapters on YouTube and break them down. So be prepared to check that out. If you like, yo, what happened with the game, what happened with CJ during this week or whatever, go check out my YouTube channel, MDSoulTV. That's where I'm gonna be posting and stuff up. We're gonna get back to this on tomorrow. Probably I'm gonna have that much more time on tomorrow to do this. So I think we're gonna get really far, and probably if we're not able to get through the whole thing, we'll end it all by Wednesday. I think that's super duper fair. We'll end it all by Wednesday, because Wednesday, we only got but so many days, right? Wednesday's the 5th. Because Thursday, guess what happens on Thursday, guys? Are you ready for Thursday? Marvel Tokon, and we're going to be pretty daggone focused on Marvel Tokon and trying to figure that out, right? Right, we're all on the same page there. So I'm going to end it right here. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys that came in. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the people subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys doing that. And then we'll pick it up same time as we did today at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I don't think there's anything interfering with me starting at 10 o'clock. And again, I really appreciate you guys. I am the most determined soul, C.J. Berry, the leader of Waves, and Waves of People in Determination, Success and Victory, guys. Don't block with your face, and I'll see you on the next one. For you guys that are on Twitch, stay tuned for who we're rating up next. Peace out. Thank you so much for spending time with me and the rest of Determination. Please follow me on all my social media platforms that are listed here. If you just missed the show, I will be back on weekdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. CST. That's Central Standard Time. Also, join the Discord for announcements and additional conversations like the ones we've had today. Success and victory, and I will see you next time.